The stream started like any other, just me, a can of soda, and my usual viewers chatting away in the comments. My room was dimly lit, the neon glow of my keyboard reflecting in my glasses as I cracked my knuckles and launched the game. It was supposed to be a regular Thursday night stream, until everything changed. About 40 minutes in, the chat started acting weird. Is that a recording? Why is there two of you? Look behind you! At first I laughed it off, assuming they were trolling. But then the donations started rolling in, faster than usual, all with the same message, turn around. So I did. There was no one there. Just my closet door slightly ajar like always. I shrugged, told the chat to cut it out and went back to the game. But the chat exploded. What the hell was that? Bro, you moved, but your stream didn't. Rewind, look at 4312, I'm serious. I leaned closer to the screen, confused. My stream showed me sitting completely still. But I knew I had just spoken. Laughed, even turned my head. The me on the screen wasn't moving at all. Then it twitched. I froze. The me on the screen blinked. Wrong. Too slow, too deliberate. Then it slowly looked into the camera and smiled. I wasn't smiling. I was panicking. I reached for the mouse to end the stream, but it wouldn't respond. My hand moved. Nothing changed on screen. The stream me just sat there smiling wider and wider. Chat was going insane. Suddenly, stream me leaned forward and whispered something I couldn't hear. No sound, just lips moving. The screen glitched, and then I saw it. Me sitting at my desk, in my exact clothes. Same lighting, same room, except it wasn't me, because in that moment, the me on screen stood up. And behind him, something moved in the shadows. Something tall. The chat fell silent. No more comments, no more donations, nothing but the sound of my own breathing. Then the stream cut to static. For a second, I thought it had crashed. But no, it switched feeds, and I saw myself. Not streamy, me, live, same camera angle. Same desk, except I wasn't moving. I was slumped forward in my chair, eyes wide open, mouth slightly agape, blood trickling from my nose. I was dead, but I was also watching. And then slowly I felt a cold breath on my neck. My body wouldn't move. It wasn't fear. It was something deeper. Like the air around me had thickened into glue, holding my limbs down. My eyes were locked on the screen, unable to blink. The stream kept going, now showing a third-person view of me, hunched lifelessly at my desk. Except I wasn't dead. I could feel my heart pounding. I could feel sweat dripping down my spine. But on the stream, I didn't move, not even to breathe. The angle shifted again. It was now showing a corner of my room. The camera was floating, impossible, capturing everything from above. I saw the top of my head. I saw my hands resting on the desk. I saw the door behind me slowly creak open, even though I hadn't heard a sound. And someone or something stepped inside. It looked like me. Same hoodie, same slouched posture. But the eyes, they weren't eyes, just voids. Black holes sucking in the light. The chat reappeared, but none of it made sense anymore. Just random strings of letters, symbols, and numbers pouring in like static. Then, the thing that looked like me leaned in close to the real me, the one sitting in front of the desk. It raised one hand and waved at the floating camera, at me watching, and whispered, "You let me in." Suddenly, the screen went black. The room was silent. My monitor turned off. My computer shut down. I stood up so fast my chair toppled over. The only sound was the quiet hum of electricity from the power strip. My reflection stared back at me from the dark monitor, except it wasn't mirroring me. I blinked. The reflection didn't. I stepped back. It stepped forward. My phone buzzed on the desk. A notification from the streaming platform. Your live stream has reached 4.2 million viewers. I hadn't touched anything. Then a new message popped up beneath it. Do you want to go live again? And my reflection smiled. I didn't answer the prompt. I didn't click yes, I didn't click no. I backed away from the desk slowly, heart thudding like a war drum. My reflection, no, that thing was still smiling, still watching, as if waiting. My phone buzzed again. Your audience is waiting. I turned and ran, down the hall, out the front door, into the street, barefoot, breath catching in my throat like glass. I didn't know where I was going. I just knew I had to get away from it, whatever it was. But as I sprinted through the cold night, every screen I passed flickered. A phone in someone's hand showed my stream. A store window, TVs playing what looked like live footage of me running, but from impossible angles like satellites or drones or eyes in the sky. Everywhere I went, the world watched. Eventually, I stopped. My legs couldn't carry me anymore. I collapsed by the side of the road, lungs burning. A car drove by slowly. The driver looked at me with wide eyes. I thought maybe they'd stop. They didn't. They just held up their phone. I saw the stream playing. My own dead face stared back at me. I screamed. No sound came out. Then the stream ended. A new screen faded in. Black background, white text. Thank you for watching. He belongs to us now. And the camera turned one last time, just enough for me to see that I wasn't alone anymore. There was something standing behind me,